Hey guys, it's Steve from Atlantis again with another exciting Tales of Atlantis. This particular thing was a magic-related story. Back in the day, we used to do mox tournaments. We would have a tournament. First place would get a mox. This particular event we had a mox ruby, and we were going to give out a mox ruby to the winner. Great tournament. Everybody had fun. It was a good event, and I think at the time, moxes were a lot less than they are now. But if you really look at glance at a mox, it looks very similar to an iron star, as far as like just at a glance. Like they're both similar artifacts, and so Matt won the mox tournament. It's, young, probably like if I remember correctly, I want to say he was probably like 16, 17 at the time, maybe. He won the mox tournament, and he was all excited. And he was out front telling everybody. He was just, he was excited. He just won a mox. So while he was outside, we took an iron star, and then we took a red Sharpie and colored a red oval in the middle, so it looked similar to a mox. We walked outside and we're like, "Hey Matt, here's your mox," and we threw the iron star towards him, and it sort of flipped through the air as magic cards do when you throw it, and it landed in face down in a puddle of water. And at a glance, he thought it was the mox, and so he was flipping out because he thought we just threw his mox in a puddle of water, which obviously we would never do. But it was just funny, the look on his face, just going, watching that uncommon, that worthless uncommon that we kind of colored on a little bit, just flipping through the air and then falling in the water, and then he's just like, ah! It was like, it was like a Home Alone moment. And then of course, we were like, that's just, when he picked it up, he realized immediately that it wasn't the mox, and then, we're like, we're not going to throw your mox in the water. But it was pretty funny, like just the look on his face as that card just landed in the water was pretty great.